Hey guys, it's me King Diablo, and in today's video I'll show you the reward scales for Buccaneer, Gladiator and Raven classes. This is the first reward scale for Buccaneer class. The attack range of the scale has increased and the movement distance on the last hit of the scale has also increased. This is the second reward scale for Buccaneer class. This skill can now be used quickly after using the Captain Appears skill and the flows of the skip, the swell and sausage breaking through the wave skills. This is the third reward scale for Buccaneer class. The attack speed of the scale has increased and the movements of the scale is now less used while in auto combat mode. Also now this scale and the dodges for Buccaneer class are overall less used while in auto combat mode. This is the fourth reward scale for Buccaneer class. This skill can now be used more quickly after using the backwards dodge for Buccaneer class. This is the fifth reward scale for Buccaneer class. The attack speed of the skill has increased and the other skills can now be used more quickly after using the flow of the skill. Sixth reward scale for Buccaneer class. The cooldown of this skill reduces by 1 second every time you use one of the following skills. The skills are Temptation of the Sea, Seawater Hunting, Captain Appears, Sausage Through the Waves, Cut the Sea and Skip the Swell. The passive skill for Buccaneer class has also been reworked. The cannonball shot by the passive skill now deals 2400 PvE damage and 1200 PvP damage, but it now does not deal any knockdown on hit. Now let's see Gladiator class rework. This is the first reward skill for Gladiator class. The skill animation of the skill has now been adjusted to match its actual attack range. Also, this skill can now be used more quickly after using the shield charge skill. This is the second reward scale for Gladiator class. The health recovery flow of this scale now recovers 400 health points instead of 350 health points. This is the third reward scale for Gladiator class. This skill has now been improved to desync less in arena so that you do not miss your grabs as much as before. This is the fourth reward scale for Gladiator class. You can now cancel the running animation of this skill by using the shield charge skill and the spinning slash skill. This is the fifth reward scale for Gladiator class. This skill now has a grab immunity and the attack damage of this skill now increases by 35% by consuming 80 mana points. Also, the flow of this skill can now be linked faster with this skill and the attack range of the skill has been adjusted to match the attack animation of the skill. Along with these buffs, you can now use the spinning slash skill, ground smash skill, scars of dust skill quickly after using a forward dodge. Now let's see Raven class rework. This is the first rework skill for Raven class. The area of damage that this skill creates now deals 25% PvP and PvE damage over time up to 5 times. This is the second rework skill for Raven class. A new flow has been added to the skill that does same damage as the skill, does a maximum of 6 hits, has super armor but it's not applied in arena, does knockback on first hit and knockdown on last hit, and also recovers a dark shard on successful hit. This is the third rework skill for Raven class. The PvE and PvP damage of the skill has increased and a new flow has been added to the skill. This new flow lets you teleport towards your opponent and attack them if you keep the skill icon pressed for longer. Also, if you use any skills other than this skill while the flow is active, it gives you a crow effect which can stack up to 4 times. This crow effect increases the damage of the skill by 12.5% per crow, so it stacks up to 4 crow. When the crow effects has stacked up to 4 times, it gives you an aura like this on you. If you use this skill while in this state, it creates an area of damage at the place where it hits. This area of damage deals 25% PvE damage over time up to 5 times and 5% PvP damage over time up to 5 times. That is it for today. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. I will see you in the next video.